Good morning. I am on my way to Radcliffe-on-Trent in Nottinghamshire to remove a TV aerial. It's one of a few things I've got to get done today, so if you want to come along for the ride and come and see what I get up to, you are more than welcome. I always think that life and work is always much more fun when you guys are with me. So come along, please join me. Before we get into this video and get into work, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody who has recently given me feedback on the channel and the type of videos that I should make. I wanted to let you know that I have decided to try and do an in the life of the cherry picker man style video, or come and watch this particular job once a week and put them out every Monday at 4 o'clock. So if you're a regular viewer of this channel who regularly watches these videos, first of all, thank you. I really appreciate you watching. You guys are what encourages me to keep going. Since I've started doing this, since October 2024, I've seen some nice growth with the channel, and yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming back week after week, just generally being a great audience. So thank you very much. When recording this, it is currently early July in 2025. We have had quite a few weeks of nice dry weather, so that's definitely something to be grateful for. However, from a business point of view, from the man who fixes roofs for a living, it's not great for business, and this makes me a bit quiet. This is okay. I find that this happens at least once every year, where I'll have a month of not doing very much at all. And because I'm aware of this, I tend to make the most of it. But needless to say, I have lined up a few little jobs to get done today so that you guys can come along and watch the kind of thing I get up to. Yeah, so come along. We'll see what we can get done. I'll see you on site. Right, just got out, had a little look to see where it is that we're going. And actually it's right up there, so I'm going to reverse a bit further up. I'm going to have to block the road, but this job's only going to take me about 10 minutes, and it's a very quiet road, so I'll just block the road and hope that nobody needs to get out. It's right at the top, so it should be okay. There she is, already set up, ready to go. And the offending aerial is that one up there. And you can probably see at this angle that it's a bit bent, a bit dodgy, looks a bit weather beaten, which is why it's coming down. It's not in use. It's got to go. Right, I've just made a rookie error. Check this out. That cable there, I can't get past it. So down we go. Let's move the machine. That was a silly mistake. I should know better. Let's have a little closer look at this aerial. You see the wire seems to have got slack, and now it is properly bent. Time to come down. And this is a super simple job. All I'm going to do is get my grinder, slice it and take it off. It doesn't even look like there are any cables attached to it, so that's super easy. And then I've had a little can you just unblock that gutter? I don't see why not. It's not going to cause me too much trouble. It's a shame all jobs weren't as easy as this. Well, say that. Should we get it done and then say it's easy? That's a good plan. Let's do that. generator is running very, very rough. Smoking. Oh dear me, it is very smoky and it is running a bit rough. I have had this generator, it's a Honda, about 10 years, and granted, I've never serviced it, never done anything with it, and it has just been an absolute Trojan horse. But I think it's time to give it to the mechanic, because it is smoking, it is spluttering, it is coughing, and it's looking a bit worse for wear. So when I made a load of videos using that JCB pressure washer, and you all say, get rid of the JCB, get a Honda. That thing is an absolute legend, and I totally agree. Compared to the JCB, the Hondas are amazing. Love it, love that generator. But yeah, even after 10 years, not done anything with it, never had it repaired, never had it serviced, but it needs something doing to it now. Right, just to explain what's going off here, I have taken down the aerial, but noticed that the flaunching on top of the chimney is not so good. Now, I'm not generally one for springing these things on the customer, but I've taken a photo of it, showed them the fact that it was bad, and given them a price to do it. Because I'm here, it's going to save them some money. They're getting a good price. Like I said before, I'm not particularly busy, so I can spare the time. I always carry the materials to do this kind of thing with me, so they're getting a good deal here. So I'm just going to quickly put a new flaunch on top of this chimney, and then we'll go and do something else. Here it is. Here is the flaunch. And like any chimney flaunch, what you should have is some nice smooth concrete that's higher in the middle and lower towards the edges, extending all the way to the edge of the brickwork. This helps water just flow off the edge, and it prevents water from getting inside the brick. So eventually what's going to happen here, water's going to sit on here, it's going to get into these nuts and crannies and freeze, thaw, expand, and just erode the chimney eventually. But having a decent flaunching on the chimney really does make a big difference in the longevity of the chimney. So it's a nice sunny day. I'm going to wet all this concrete down. I'm going to get anything that's loose off, wet it all down, and go straight over the top of this. We've got nice blue bricks, so it's not too porous. Yeah, just do a smooth job. Do you know what? I wish I'd brought my blower up with me to give this a good cleaning down to the point where we're going to go and get it. Always remember to bring your blower. There we go, there's the finished article. I'm just going to go round the back of the chimney and collect any rubbish that's fallen. There's a bit that's fallen down there as well, but other than that, we're all done. Okay, I'm on the road again. That job took a little bit longer than I expected, but that's because I ended up reflaunching the chimney as well. I had the time, I had the materials, and the customer, as a result, got a decent deal out of me there. So what is a decent deal? How much did I charge? That is the question, isn't it? That you guys really want to know, because that's the question that I would want to know. I personally would probably be too polite to ask, but you guys, you know, I'm not bothered. I can tell you because a lot of you are actually my customers. What have we got to hide? Yesterday, the lady, she rang me up, she wanted the aerial removing, and I said that I have a minimum charge of £250 plus VAT to ultimately go to her house and take the cherry picker off my trailer, and that is what I charge. If I'm quiet, if I'm busy in like high season where I'm absolutely rammed, I might increase that to £300. But I'm not busy, so at the minute I charge £250 plus VAT. And I said that I would take her aerial off for £250. I wouldn't charge her any more than the setup charge, because let's face it, it's a 10-minute job. All I got to do is cut it off nice and easy. I don't generally do this, but when I was up there, I noticed that she needed her chimney flaunching. So I went back down, I had the stuff, I had the time, and I offered to do it for an additional £200. So in total, that job cost £450 to remove the aerial and reflaunch the chimney, plus VAT. As a general rule, if I was busier, that could cost anywhere up to £600. So yeah, that's what I charged, £450. Not a bad crack, it was nice and easy. Lady was nice, the area was nice, all the neighbours were nice. Yeah, all good. I'm on my way now to go and have a look at a leaking roof. This is a survey, so we'll go and have a look at this survey, and then we'll go and look at another job. I'll catch it on site. Right, so I am at the first place where I need to have a look at the leak. There's some leaks here. Apparently, there is a damp patch on the corner of the building just here. A bit of a damp patch in the corner here. One here. Issues on this corner, and issues on that corner as well. Now that I know what the problems are on the inside of the property, I'm going to get some photos of the roof externally. Once I've got the photos, I'll generally put them into a report, write it up with what I think's going wrong, what I think the problems are, and recommendations on how to fix it. From there, I'll send that on with quotations on how to fix it via WhatsApp or email, generally in a PDF report, and there, take it from there. So, go and get some photos, and then let's move on to the next one. Right, the next roof I've got to check out is this one here. Apparently there is damp getting into the top bedroom, and there is vegetation growth coming from the chimney at the rear of the property. So let's take a look at that and see what we can see. So according to the report that I've got, there is water ingress into this top bedroom, either the top bedroom at the front or the back. Yes, so according to the report, there is water ingress. I'm not sure if it's the front or back. It's not given very detailed reports, but I'll go up, have a look. Once again, I'll photograph any issues that I see with the roof and report them back, put in a quote, and potentially come back and fix them at a later date. Next job, chimney liner to install. Hopefully this will be a nice, quick and easy job. First things first, get the machine off, get set up, yeah, take it from there. So that these jobs go a bit easier, I like to take everything I'm potentially going to need with me. Screwdriver. Don't generally use the impact driver for this because it's too aggressive. An 8mm drill bit is always good for tightening up Jubilee clips. And take with you a grinder. That is good for cutting the liner, and it's also good for cutting off the tail of the Jubilee clip. Gonna need gloves. Generally the liners are quite oily and dirty, so I'll put on a dirty fleece so as not to get too dirty as well. Let's get the kit off, let's get set up, let's crack on. mission accomplished. That took a little bit longer than I'd have liked, but not to worry. Let's move on, get something else done today. Right, I have returned to the chicken shed after that last job. I think that if I was to leave now, I should be able to get home in time to pick my daughter up from school. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. The trouble with finishing work a little bit early is you end up getting dragged into other jobs as well. So right now I am on my way up the road to deliver some garden games to a wedding venue for a wedding this coming weekend.
Danny, I'm doing this lovely approach, but I'm trying to avoid the cracks in your windscreen, but it's seemingly impossible. Look
at this, she's a beaut. She's a beaut, and one over there as well.
Gate wench in action. Look at that with his aviators on. Right, gate wench.
You have a passenger and you have to open the gate yourself.
Yeah, well that's because I'm looking after the baby. Say hi. Hi.
I'll turn around, we'll get out the side door.
Yeah. So right, you carry on, I'm just getting some B-roll.
B-roll? Right, I know what you're talking about.
No, sorry. No, wait, come back. P-roll, I should call it. P-roll. See that? That green cup there is why this is P-roll. Guess what he does in that cup when he's desperate?
Don't go drinking out of that cup.
Do not drink out of the green cup. So we're up here. Lovely venue.
Don't strain yourself, Hannah.
You wanted filming. That's, oh, look at that sacrilege over there. Here, we're going to put them here. And just set them up. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that.
Talking about the robot.
The robot is pretty cool. Look, mowing the lawn. Can you see it? There. Yeah. Ikkersall. Why don't you say that again? Right, so start again.
I was going to say you should show the my subscribers. I've got 3 regulars. Unfortunately, one's in Devon, so that makes 2. So Nick, David, and Paul, you watching? You know.
He made these with his own bare hands.
We don't deliver to Devon. We don't deliver to Oxfordshire either. But I believe Paul is in Newark, maybe.
Okay. Well, technically we could deliver, but
I would charge you an absolute fortune.
Mitchell's would deliver it anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we do have a courier that can deliver.
And a special box to put it in.
And a box to put it in, yeah. So there you go.
If you're interested, one of you 3.
Right. Baby's crying.
There you have it. I am definitely finished with work for today, and with plenty of time to go and pick up my older daughter, who is 6, from school. So happy days. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I have certainly enjoyed making it with you. If you've got anything to tell me, anything to feed back to me, please leave it in the comments. If you've enjoyed yourself, hit the like button and make sure you subscribe for future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next job.